birds have a great uniformity of structure. Their anatomy is concentrated around the adaptation to flight, more or less depending on the species. The first birds evolved from a small group of dinosaurs, the theropods, at the end of the Jurassic, 140 million years ago. Everyone knows the famous Archaeopteryx, a real feathered lizard. Many of the bird families currently represented already lived more than 50 million years ago. The body of the birds lightened during evolution. The skeleton represents only 4.5% of the total weight of the pigeon. Many bones are hollow and communicate with the air sacs of the respiratory system. They are said to be pneumatized. Pneumatized bones are only found in adult birds and especially in large species. They do not participate in breathing, but some birds have been known to breathe by an open fracture of a femur or humerus. The internal walls of these bones are connected by struts that consolidate considerably, without altering the lightness. The musculature of birds is also fully geared towards adapting to flight, even for birds that have become terrestrial again, such as the peacock. Birds that have lost the ability to fly may grow very large, such as an ostrich, but still maintain the same initial structure. Flight requires high energy costs, burned by the oxygen provided by the most powerful breathing apparatus of the animal kingdom. The energy comes from metabolites from the digestive process and is carried by the blood and stored in the muscles and liver. All birds have beaks devoid of teeth. Apart from the sense of smell, their sense organs are highly developed, especially their sight and equilibrium. All birds breed via eggs requiring incubation outside the female body. The chicks either leave the nest at hatching, they say they are nidifugous, or are true larvae fed by their parents. They are called nestlings. All domestic fowl have nesting chicks, with the exception of the pigeon. Some bird species are more or less intermediate. But for everyone, what makes the bird? It's the feather. The Swedish zoologist Carl Linnaeus first introduced the designation of living beings by two Latin names in 1758. The first designates the genus and is written with the first letter in capital letters, the second designates the species and is written in lower case. A third Latin name may follow, designating the subspecies, races and or varieties, and is accompanied by the name of the first person to discover that species. Thus, in the animal kingdom, the subkingdom of the metazoans, animals which have a vertebral column, forming the phylum of vertebrates, in which the class of birds or aves is characterized by the existence of feathers, egg-laying and the presence of scales on the legs, revealing their reptilian origin. This class is divided into 24 homogeneous groups. The orders are hens, turkeys, guinea fowl, pheasants, quails, partridges, and other gallinaceae form the order of the galliforms. Geese, swans, ducks form the order of the anseriforms. Pigeons and doves form the order of the columbiform. Orders bring families together, where the animals are sufficiently similar morphologically and genetically to be related. The genus and species form the taxon, which is the basic unit of the species classification or taxonomy.